Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to do a little something different. I've been watching Dave Gardner and Ron Juckett play some of those Roberto Chiavini games, quick play, and I'm a big boxing fan, and he had an Olympic boxing game, and I purchased all of the Olympic boxing at a very reasonable price. So we're going to have our first look at Roberto Chiavini's Olympic boxing, and we're going to do a quick play 1972 Heavyweight Elite 8 Tournament, the Olympics. And so the boxers are the 1 seed Teofilo Stevenson from Cuba, the 2 seed Ian Alexei of Romania, the 3 seed Peter Usin from West Germany, the 4 seed Hasse Thompson of Sweden, the 5 seed Dwayne Bobick of the United States, the 6 seed from East Germany, Jürgen Fanhangel, the 7th seed from Peru, Oscar Ludina, and the 8th seed from Canada, Carol Morgan. So what you do here, I'd like to say hello to Elin Olaf, the Dog Show, and JD. Hope all is well. Happy Palm Sunday, if you are of the Christian religion, which I am, Catholic. So, and hope everyone's staying safe, being smart, and we'll get through this coronavirus as this too shall pass. So it's a quick play, quick dice rolling game. When you purchase it, you get sheets with ratings. So Teofilo Stevenson, the 1 seed, will take on Carol Morgan of Canada, the 8th seed. The BQ stands for boxer quality. Teofilo Stevenson won the gold medal, so he has a 9 compared to the 8th seed Carol Morgan, who's a 3. And then you have the KO rating for, if we roll on the first roll, a 3 for Teofilo Stevenson. The higher seeded boxer will always be in the red corner, so thus the red die, and then in the blue corner, the lower seeded boxer. It's a knockout, and we'll roll to see what round. The only way that Teofilo Stevenson can get knocked out is if we roll a 0 on that roll. Morgan needs a 0 for a knockout, but again, Stevenson rolls first, so it doesn't matter. If it's a 3 and a 0, Stevenson knocks out Carol Morgan because he's the higher seeded, higher ranked fighter. And then if he rolls a 1, he is knocked out. All right, so we're going to go to the first bout of the evening. The number 1 ranked Teofilo Stevenson, who won 3 consecutive gold medals, 72, 76, and 80 in the heavyweight division in Olympic boxing, takes on Carol Morgan of Canada. So let's roll for the KO. And just like that, Teofilo Stevenson wrecks Carol Morgan. That's a 3. So that's your knockout roll. This bout is over. That's as quick as it goes. And now, let's look at the rules real quick. So that's a knockout for Teofilo Stevenson. And to determine, we roll again. So whatever the red die is, we'll roll one more time. That's a 2. So the knockout comes in the first round. So a quick bout for the great one, Teofilo Stevenson. Stevenson's the winner as he blitzes the Canadian Carol Morgan. The southpaw, that straight left hand and right hook, knocks out Carol Morgan as he actually is bludgeoned into submission, and the referee stops the bout. So Stevenson winner via KO first round. So Stevenson will advance to the Final Four. Our next matchup will be Ian Alexei of Romania taking on Oscar Ludina of Peru. Now, in this one, I'm actually going to email Roberto Chiavini because Alexei has a 0 for KO and a 0 for KO against. So I guess we'll roll twice. Alexei is a 2 ranked. Ludina is a 7th ranked. So here we go. Again, I and Alexei in the red corner, the 2nd ranked heavyweight in our Elite 8 tournament, taking on Oscar Laduna of Peru. We're going to roll for knockout. There will be no knockout. As you can see, it's a 5 and a 4. So this bout will go to a decision. 5 and 4. Now, when you roll for round 1, we'll take an example. We'll take this 5. We're going to roll again, but this 5 would be added to boxer quality, and it would be 12. 12 scoring blows, and the 4 for Ludina of Peru would be added to the 3 boxer quality, and that'd be a 7. And it would be 12-7. The round would go to I and Alexei. So here we go, round number 1. And Alexei has a good round. That's a roll of a 7. Laduna can't really get going. That's a 2. So Alexei wins that round quite handily. 14-5. We move on to round number 2. We roll. And again, a good round for the Romanian Alexei. That's an 8. Laduna has a better round with a 6, but that will not be enough. 15-9. So it looks like things are going Alexei's way. Round number 3. And Alexei only scores 1 real blow, while the Peruvian Oscar Laduna knows he's behind on points, tries for the KO, cannot. And so it's going to go to a decision. And the difference here is 16. So we go to the scoring. The difference is a 16. You go to the scoring. 11 or more. All 5 judges scored for the Romanian Ian Alexei. So he will advance to the final 4. So Alexei, winner via decision by the judges, 5-0. Sports Time Machines here at the chat. Hope all is well. Roger Ward, how you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. We're just taking a quick look at Roberto Chiavini's Olympic boxing. We're doing a quick 1972 tournament. I have some other thoughts in my head that we'll do with Olympic gold medal boxing and the heavyweights. And possibly I'll do some other stuff, but that'll be offline because people are not as big as a boxing fan as I am. All right, so now we have the 3-6 matchup. Peter Husing from West Germany versus Jürgen van Hanel of East Germany. This should be a bloodbath. These two sides hate each other. East Germany, West Germany. A Cold War clash here in 1972, Germany. This would be a packed house. And again, the 72 Olympics was the terrorist Olympics when they killed the Israeli athletes. The PLO. I believe, was it the PLO? Anyway, the Israeli athletes got kidnapped and murdered. Unfortunately. All right, so now, roll for KO for Husing is a 1, and for Van Hanel is a 1, and a 0, he gets knocked out, and here again, here's a 1. So again, it's a 1 and a 1. So if we're going to roll first for KO, and then I guess we're going to roll again if we have to see if he gets knocked out. So again, Husing, the higher-seeded fighter, is the red die, thus the red corner, and Van Hanel in the blue corner. Here we go, the KO roll, our third bout in the Elite 8. And we will not have to go to any type of extra roll. There'll be no KO. This bout will go to decision, a 4 and a 5. So now round 1. So the quality of the boxer, the West German, Husing, is a 5, and the East German, Van Hanel, is a 3. Say that 10 times fast. Round 1. A big round for the West German Using, as that's 8-1. And he takes round 1 13-14. We go to round 2. Oh boy, look at that. It's an opposite, so let's see. The East German comes rearing back. He takes a close round 11-9. A deciding round 3 right now. A very close bout. The fans here in Germany at the Munich Olympics in '72 on their feet. East German versus West German. Peter Usen scores an 8. Jürgen van Hanel scores a 4. We will go to the decision here. Now, there's also a rule. The difference, so it would actually be, we're not going to do it right now because it really doesn't matter. But since each one around, you would add the difference. But I'm just going to go off the difference here. It's enough of a discrepancy that it won't matter. But it would be, so this difference would be 9 plus 1, so it's 10. This difference would be 2 plus 1, so it's 3. But we're just going to go off this. And the difference here is a 13. Go to the score. Let's see how the 5 judges have it. And again, a 5-0 victory for the West German. So that's kind of interesting. And again, it's just my little interpretation of the rules. I don't really think I need the 1 point. It wouldn't have mattered. It was 2 rounds to 1, but the 5 judges see it for the West German, and he'll advance. Using advances to the final 4, winner via decision 5-0. Now, it was 2 rounds to 1, but the judges saw it 5-0 overall. So we go to our final bout. From Sweden, the 4 seed, Hasse Thompson versus, from the United States of America, Duane Bobick. Duane Bobick. And if you have watched anything on my channel, you know I'm a big Duane Bobick fan. Unfortunately, he got blitzed by Kenny Norton in 1976. Bobick had a lot of potential. He beat Larry Holmes in the amateurs. He beat Teofilo Stevenson at the Pan Am Games, which was a huge upset. I remember that made national news when I was a kid. And you're talking, I was like 3-4 years old, and I remember that. And I'm not lying. I did remember that. That made national news when he beat the Cuban in the Pan Am Games. But Teofilo Stevenson would knock him out. He got his revenge at the Olympics. All right, so here we go. Thompson is a boxer quality of a 5, Bobick 3. Thompson, if he rolls a 1, he will knock out Bobick. If he rolls a 0, he will get knocked out by Bobick. If Bobick rolls a 0, he knocks out Thompson. Again, if they roll a 1 and a 0, Thompson, the higher seeded fighter, will win via the knockout in a slugfest. And if Bobick rolls a 1, he is KO'd. So here we go. It's Duane Bobick from the United States taking on Hasse Thompson of Sweden. And this bout will go to a decision. It's 5 and a 5, so there will be no knockout. First round, and Thompson, working behind the jab, really has a good round. Bobick can't get started, so that's 6-0. A big round for the Swede, Hasse Thompson. We go to round number 2. Can Bobick reap? And Bobick comes back strong. Duane Bobick 7-1. And that's 12-4. And right now, Bobick needs a big... Oh, shoot, I messed that up. Oh, no, I'm right. I'm right. I'm sorry. I called the wrong thing. Thompson, 7. Bobick, 1. Bobick is way down. This bout is pretty much over. Let's see if Bobick can rally and take the third round, as Bobbick's in the blue corner. I apologize. Bobbick has landed one scoring blow in 2 rounds. And Bobbick just never gets started in this bout at all. 6-2. An embarrassing effort for Dwayne Bobbick. We're talking over 10 there. So again, that's going to be the winner advancing, the Swedish fighter, Using, winner via decision. That's over 10 points difference. So again, the decision will go over the judges. The 5 scoring judges in the amateur boxing in the Olympics, 5 scoring judges see it 5-0. They give it all 5 judges give it to the Swede, Hasse Thompson. So Bobbick goes out. There will be no rematch with Teofilo Stevenson. Let's go to the chat, and then we'll switch up to the... Again, this is a quick play game. So Stevenson, winner by KO in the first over Carol Morgan of Canada. Then the Romanian Ian Alexei, a decision winner, 5-0 over Oscar Laduna of Peru. He advances to the Final Four. Peter Using wins via decision over his fellow German, but the East German, 5-0. And so does Hasse Thompson of Sweden. Advances over Dwayne Bobbick of the U.S. decision 5-0. So it will be Teofilo Stevenson taking on... Oh, I did the wrong name there. Thompson. Taking on Thompson of Sweden. So pretty much it went with the rankings. So you're going to see 1 versus 4 now. And let's just get that set up. As we... Our first Final Four matchup. So that's our... Oh, nuts. There we go. Copy. Paste. All right. And he's taking on Hasse Thompson of Sweden. All right. And then our next matchup, the Romanian Ian Alexei, the 2 seed, is taking on the West German Peter Using, the 3 seed. So it pretty much, and that's Olympic boxing. It's going to follow. You're not going to see too many upsets unless someone's got a decent punch. So let's do this here. Actually, it's quicker just to punch it in. So Stevenson's boxer quality is a 9. Hasse Thompson's boxer quality is a 5. Ian Alexei's boxer quality is a 7. Peter Using of West Germany is a 5. So here we go. It'll be Teofilo Stevenson first against Hasse Thompson. So it's Cuba versus Sweden. We'll roll for the knockout. Remember, if it's a 3, 2, or 1, Stevenson wins via KO. If that miracle roll for Hasse Thompson, if it's a 0, Stevenson gets knocked out. And again, if it's both knockout rolls, the higher ranked fighter wins in the slugfight. Here we go. Stevenson! Holy cow! Oh my lord! The dice are not kind to the Cuban. You have just been knocked out, son. Oh, wow. Again, it's a game. So the 0 KO roll means Stevenson has been knocked out. And this bout is over. So we'll roll. We'll go off the blue die. It's a 4. It's a 4. So that is an upset there. The Swede, Hasse Thompson, upsets Teofilo Stevenson. Stevenson might have took him a little lightly there. And the knockout on the 4 roll, what round is that? The second round. So he knocks out, he catches him with a right hand, and Stevenson goes down for the count. That is a shocker here in our tournament. So the Swede, Tominson, Sweden's actually, wow, they've had some good Olympic boxers and professional boxers, is the winner. So Teofilo Stevenson gets some of his own medicine. He KOs the Canadian in round 1, but gets KO'd by the Swede Hasse Thompson in the second round. And that is a huge upset and a huge disappointment for the communist bloc Cubans. So now that leaves a huge opening for Ian Alexei of Romania. He's licking his chops. He now knows that Stevenson is knocked out. The number 2 seed will take on Peter Yusin of West Germany. So it's communist versus non-communist, a Cold War matchup. And let's go boxer quality. We already did that. Here we go. The roll for the knockout. And again, if we get a 0 on the first roll, it will be KO for the knockout. And again, it's one of these weird, they're both numbers, so we might have to roll this twice. We're not going to have to roll it. We're not going to have to roll it because that is a 1, so there's no KO for Ian Alexei. I think he lost to Teofilo Stevenson for the gold medal. And that's a 4 for Peter Yusin of West Germany. This bout will go to a decision. Red corner, Alexei. Blue corner, Yusin, the West German. Let's hope the West German wins. A tight round here. Only 1 scoring blow. But again, you add the boxer quality. So actually more than 1 scoring blow. It's 8. And then 2. So it's 8-7. Oh boy, the commie judges are going to screw the West German in this one. And we have to go here. You got to put the boxer quality in each round. There we go. And it didn't matter in this one because it was a second round knockout. Second round, very close fight. And the West German looks like he's rallied here. So a 2 for the Romanian Alexei and a 5 for Yusin of West Germany. And he takes that 10-9. So it's a close fight, 1 round apiece. We go to round 3. And Alexei shows his mettle. The Romanian really opens up in round 3. Pummeling the West German Yusin. 15-6 in total punches landed. So it goes to the decision. And the difference here, again, I'm not going to do the +1 and all that because I don't think it really matters here. We're talking 9 points. So we go to the chart real quick. 6-10. It's a 4-1 victory. So one judge did give it to the West German, but that's not enough. Advancing to the finals is Alexei of Romania, and he's a happy camper. He's not going to face his fellow communist, Teofilo Stevenson, an all-time great boxer. So Alexei, winner via decision, 4-1. And I might have made some, again, you take the difference here, it would have been 1, and you add 1, so it would have been 2 here, 1, 2, and then here would have been 8. I'm just using the total difference to get the score. Here we go, the finals, and it'll be the 2-seeded Ian Alexei of Romania taking on the unbelievable upset winner, second round KO winner of Teofilo Stevenson, Hasse Thompson of Sweden. Can Thompson do it again? Swedish flags waving all over the place. Wasn't ABBA from Sweden? Let's go boxer quality here. And let's get it through the whole thing. Paste. Here we go. We're ready. So you can see the better ranked fighter already has an advantage by 6. So it's got to be a big effort by Hasse Thompson of Sweden. But he had that tremendous effort. He's already a national hero for knocking out Teofilo Stevenson. And I like to say hello to Tribes Fan, Ken Castro, Bobby Cantilano, Elin Olaf, Roger Ward, JD, and The Dog Show. Check out all those wonderful channels. JD had a wonderful stream last night where he was reading some of his book. He's an excellent author. All right, here we go. Let's see if there's a knockout here. And this fight is over. So it's a 6. And you can see the blue corner 0. And Hasse Thompson, he's not the one knocking out. He got knocked out. He gets starched by Alexei. And Alexei will take the tournament and the tournament trophy. So just like that, that tournament's over. And let's just roll. That's a 6. So let's see what the round for the knockout is for Ian Alexei of Romania, who goes 3-0 in the tournament. And he gets a knockout. So that's a 6. And if it's a knockout, that's the second round. So a second round knockout for Alexei. And he is the tournament winner. And that's how quick this game goes. Via KO second round. So there you have it. That shouldn't be bold. Why is that bold? Change that. There. So let's recap real quick. Hope everyone enjoyed it. It was a quick little stream. Stockholm, as the Dog Show. Yep, from Stockholm. So ABBA is from Stockholm. And in this bout, Hasse Thompson needed an SOS. That's for sure, right? So quick recap. Teofilo Stevenson wins with a first round KO. He advances to the Final 4. He KOs Carol Morgan of Canada. Things looking good for Teofilo Stevenson of Cuba. Then Ian Alexei of Romania handily wins a 5-0 decision over the Peruvian Oscar Ludina. Then in a battle of Germany, East versus West, Peter Yusin of West Germany takes on Jürgen Fanghandel of East Germany. It was a close bout in the second round, but the first and third went to the West German Yusin, and then all 5 judges saw it for Yusin 5-0 via the decision. So he advances. Our now final Elite 8 matchup, Dwayne Bobick just couldn't get started for the U.S., and the Swede Hasse Thompson easily outpoints him. All 5 judges scored for Thompson. So your final 4 was Teofilo Stevenson licking his chops when he takes on the Swede Hasse Thompson. But a funny thing happened on the way to the forum. Thompson landed a counter right, and then he bludgeoned Stevens to the canvas to knock him out in round 2. So Thompson, a surprise advancement to the finals. That made Ian Alexei of Romania a happy camper, but he still had to get through Peter Yusin of West Germany, and he did. But it was a tighter bout than most expected, as Alexei did win, but it was only by judges 4-1. It was the closest bout of the contest. So then Ian Alexei, wanting that trophy in our Elite 8 tournament matchup of 72 Olympic boxers, took on Hasse Thompson of Sweden. So Romania versus Sweden. ABBA in attendance, singing the Swedish national anthem in this 3-round bout. Ian Alexei not impressed. He crushes Hasi Thompson in the second round. After a solid first round, he just went at it. He had Thompson against the ropes, and the referee jumped in to stop the massacre. ABBA and the rest of the Swedes went home disappointed. But there'll be some car doors slamming in Romania tonight as Ian Alexei takes the tournament trophy via second round knockout. So I'd like to thank everyone. This is Roberto Chiavini Quick Play Olympic Boxing. And you can find this on the Field of Dreams replay site if you are interested. You can also check out Dave Gardner and Ron Juckett with some more quick play games. Dave's done tennis and golf, and Ron did downhill skiing, which you might not think that sounds like fun to listen to or watch, but it was. If you remember the old Wide World of Sports or Sports Extravaganza, which was on CBS, Wide World of Sports was on ABC, and God, I forget NBC again. Ron told me last night. Sports Spectacular, I think, was the NBC. And they did a lot of events like that. So thank you very much. Health and happiness. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless. Stay safe. Stay smart. We'll get through this coronavirus together. Check out all the wonderful content creators. You're not alone. If you need to listen to someone, or there's a lot of live streaming going on, and we're all there for each other. So God bless. Happy Palm Sunday. Happy Easter if I don't speak, but I probably will before that. And love you all. And you know what's coming, folks. Peace!